Hey guys, that's your boy Jude, president and owner of Ambassador Financial Services. As I mentioned before, we have three pillars: real estate, mortgage, and insurance. So every time you come here, this is the kind of information most likely that I will be talking about. Now, today I'd like to take the opportunity to talk about the offer Bank of America made to Black and Latinos. So if you want to know more, stay tuned because I'm going to dissect it and give you my opinion on that. Cheers. Hey guys, welcome back. Listen, I've been getting a lot of calls, text messages about the offer that Bank of America has out there. What is it? They're offering Blacks and Latinos an opportunity to buy a home at 100% finance, and they also cover all the closing costs. So basically, if I understand this well, you can buy a property not having to pay a penny, as long as you buy something that you can afford. Okay. Now, I do not work for Bank of America. I don't know all the details about the process, the programs, and everything. I'm just going to give you an opinion because a lot of my clients or people that have not purchased a home who were not able to buy a home, they wonder, hey Jude, is this something that I can tap into? And I told them, honestly, number one, I don't know enough about the program itself and to know all the details, but it sounds great to me. Okay, now let me give you that. The only thing, let me give them the bad thing, because that's the only bad thing that I see. Okay, because that's one thing, it's simple. Let me get that out of the way. Shame on you, Bank of America. You know why? Why so late? Now we're on top of the market. Why not 2 years ago? But guess what? I'm not gonna beat you to death because at the end of the day, you're doing something, okay? And that allows people like myself, people in general who could not buy a home, who can afford to pay a mortgage, but since they don't have the means to save, and now they will be able to buy something. So to me, that's great. I just wish that came out 3 years ago, because now they will have the opportunity to have more equity in their property. They will take advantage of the growth of the real estate market. Now, does that mean it's a bad thing? In my opinion, I'll say I don't think so. Here's what it is. Now, some people probably will tell you, if you cannot put money down, it's because you cannot afford something. I'll say, hell with them. Forget, don't listen to this junk. You know what's good for you. You know very well you've been paying rent for $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 a month for 10, 15, 20 years. But unfortunately, you never had the means to save money. And if you couldn't save enough money to put down and closing costs, then you will still be renting. So now if it is your opportunity to get something, why not? And the key thing for me is to make sure you get something that you can afford. Do not stretch yourself too thin. Just very modest, stay cool, and make sure you buy something that you can afford. At that point, do you care if property value goes up or down? No, because you need a place to stay anyways. You still have to be renting something, okay? So to me, forget about what people say. Buy something that you can afford and very modest, so you can continue to save for repairs and things that needs to be done in the house, even little improvements, so that you can get more equity. But the good thing for me, in my opinion, is that as the property continues to grow, we know that's one thing about real estate. Even if it goes down a little bit, but it will go back up again. So over years, you will have enough equity for you to win. So if that's what you need to be able to afford one, to own a property, go for it. Now, as I said, we also offer real estate services over here. I'll be glad if you use our services to be able to help you find the property that you want. Now, one thing I need to say, you have to reach out to Bank of America to know more, okay? I can guide you through the process, I can counsel you, I can give you some information, again, but at the end of the day, I do not have all the details about it, but overall, I find it to be a very good offer. And I find some of my colleagues or my competitors are bitching about it. Guess what? Let them do them, okay? You do you. Do what's good for you, and period. And listen, I'm sorry. My videographer here said, Jude, watch your mouth. But it's okay. Sometimes you have to just let it out, okay? Again, If you need more information, if you want somebody to kind of give you some advice, feel free to call me. You see my number here. Call me, and most importantly, subscribe. This way, next time I put good information out there, you'll be the first to know. Your well-being is what most important than anything else. It doesn't matter what I think, what this guy think, what that guy think. As long as you have good data for you to take good decisions, that's all that matters. Cheers.